I guess for our last one, man, I'm sorry, America. We've got the Los Angeles Chargers going into New York to take on the Jets.
Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, Chargers. This team definitely has been up and down, up and down. It's like, how can this team, if you look at that roster, how can this team be that bad, right? I mean, that bad. They're like around 500, right? But man, Herbert, right? Like, he's honestly, I think he's like, in my opinion, he's like the most pure passer in the NFL. Like, passing. So I think Mahomes, he can play backyard football, right? That's kind of his own mo. But in terms of a player, staying in the pocket, making the proper throws, making strong, accurate throws, right? Justin Herbert's the guy. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Jets here. I think they're a 3-point underdog in New Jersey, right? Like, I, I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like with the Jets, they play up to the level of whoever the quarterback is, right? Like, if it's a good quarterback, if it's Jalen Hurts, like, all right, we're gonna get you. We're gonna come and get you. We're gonna make your life a living hell. And yeah, we don't care who's our quarterback. We're just gonna make sure we annihilate you. And then with that pass defense, the secondary, the linemen, yeah, they just come after you. So I love that about the Jets. And then maybe they'll be able to make Brees Hall is able to make a big run here and there. Wilson's able to get it to Garrett Wilson, for a big game or a touchdown. I think they pull it off here. There's just so many things that happen with the Chargers sometimes that it's like it's kind of expected, right? So I don't care if Brandon Staley's shaved. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you go from the serial killer look to okay, now you're just like a choir boy. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets here. Pull off the upset. Play that grinding type of defense and running the ball, and I think they're able to get the upset here.
Man, this one sucks because I just want to take the Chargers and just not think about it. It's been weird in their rushing game for sure. Like they've had to rely on that pass so heavily. They're kind of one noted at this point. Eckler, obviously coming back from an ankle injury, doesn't really look like himself just yet. Like he's just catching screen passes and getting productive in that sense. And like you're saying, like Herbert is just throwing dimes out there to all sorts of guys. Like Keenan Allen obviously is his favorite target, but like Donald Parham's getting involved. Josh Palmer's been reliable enough. Man, it's just looking at the Jets, like they're just so uninspiring. Like Zach Wilson is either adequate or bad, one of the two. Man, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with you, dude. I'll go with you. I'll reluctantly take the Jets because they have lost some close primetime games against some really, big contenders. I mean, some real serious contenders. They've played tough all year. They've played with a lot of heart. I'll give them that. The Chargers are the type of team where they've got a really, sexy roster, but like they just don't feel like united. I mean, a big win over the Bears is one thing, but like going on the road, in New York, a team that is trying to set itself up for when Aaron Rodgers could potentially come back, like they're motivated. That team's motivated. So yeah, man, on heart and tenacity alone, I'm going to take the Jets in a very close game, but it doesn't feel good to say it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, talk about two, albeit from I guess a mojo right standpoint, like two different teams, right? It's like the Jets. I mean, I don't know. I like the Jets. Maybe it's because it's like it kind of reminds me of that Chicago Bears kind of football, right? It's like tough defense, some running backs, a very mediocre prima donna quarterback from BYU, right? Like that's kind of like the Chicago Bears MO there versus the Chargers, all the talent in the world, a godlike quarterback and big wide receivers who could run routes and then you got like 2 all pros there at the defensive edge there for the Chargers, and it's like, how does this team lose? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but they do because their head coaching is mediocre and uninspiring. So I don't know. Yeah, for me, the Jets. I'm gonna love this game, cheering on for the Jets here. I'm gonna go crazy for them.
I probably won't watch, but if I happen to, like, I will pull for the Jets just because I put my pick down on them. But